Welcome, Taurus. My name is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. I'm here to do your July reading. It's a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone, so if it resonates, keep it. If it does not, just toss it out. Again, this reading is a tarot reading for the sign of Taurus. And please don't use tarot readings to make any psychiatric or mental decisions or health decisions. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Again, I'm Carolyn, and this is your Taurus reading for July. Okay, so I am going to shuffle the cards for you and see what message we have for Taurus for the month of July. Intuitive Enlightenment, Carolyn. We're doing a Taurus July. What messages do we have for the Taurus? All right, so I have already saged the cards and shuffled the cards thoroughly. What message do we have for the Taurus? Oh, Taurus. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio card. A woman that is emotionally stable, loving, nurturing. So that is your main message, okay, for Taurus for the month of July. What is crossing my Queen of Cups? It could be an obstacle. It could be enhancing the issue. Let's see what we have for our Taurus in July. Spirit, give me a message of obstacle or enhance for the Queen of Cups in the month of July. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords, battles won and lost. Basically, you win the victory, but unfortunately, you feel like it's a no-win situation, okay? For the Taurus in what is recently passing us, or the root of the message is that you are looking for abundance, stability, prosperity, things in your life to be settled, okay? So that is in your recent past. What is above or crowning my Taurus people in July? Taurus in July. What do we have for you? Ooh, there we go. All right, so the Hermit card. So basically maybe some reflection, having to take some time to isolate ourselves, or it could be a Virgo person that is coming into your near future here, making you feel maybe abundant, stability, and basically nurturing and emotionally loved, okay? After some conflict, possibly. Okay, so let's take a look at the distant past message. The distant past message that the Taurus have gone through in the past, that the message, learning experience, they take into the future. What is the distant past message that my July Taurus message brings? Okay, so we have two cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, female or male. Someone that's abundant, stable, brings home the bacon, can take care of the family, and also is stable and prosperous, okay? We also have the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's a female, male, bringing an offer or message of action, passion, and adventure coming into your life. And this is a distant past message, something that you have learned from the past that is going to be applied in the future, or the lesson has learned so that you can make better decisions or better serve you in the future, okay? So then what we have for the future message for July, future message for July in Taurus, future. We have the Eight of Swords, okay? So being stuck in your head, anxieties of your own making for something. Let's take a look. We'll clarify these in just a minute here to find out the deeper message for July for our Taurus people, okay? So I am looking at your present energies, what you are presently thinking, what's presently in your energies for July, Taurus. It looks like we have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be coming in with some quickened communication, or some communication that we might or might not want to hear. It's going to come in quickly. That is the energies. It could be you as a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius communicating with someone, or it could be someone communicating with you. We will clarify that as your present energies going into July. Okay, I do have for your outside influences, what is affecting you is the Page of Pentacles. A message of slow prosperity, stability, and abundance coming presently in July. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn bringing the message. It doesn't have to be someone carrying those energies, but they will be offering you a message of stability, abundance, and prosperity coming in slowly, okay? So then we have your hopes and fears. What's going on for hopes and fears for my Taurus in July? July, we have July. All right, so we have the Two of Wands, making decisions, taking the time to delay making those decisions. You've already been successful after a venture, and your hopes and fears is that you would be able to make a choice to go in the direction that's going to better serve you, Taurus, okay, in the future. All right, and so the outcome for my Taurus in July, what message for the outcome? The outcome, oops, there we go. So we have the Six of Swords, having to move yourself or your mindset in a different direction, that the direction that you're coming from is no longer serving you, no longer emotionally fulfilling you. This card is a card usually of some kind of a painful event or suffering that has been a mental suffering, or, you know, just basically needing to change your mindset and go into a better direction to serve you in the future, okay? And this is your July outcome, okay? We are going to clarify these. I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck to get a little bit of clarification on our story for Taurus in July, okay? And this is a general reading. If it resonates, take it. If it does not, then just take a look at your moon, rising sign, and Venus sign and see what better reflects and resonates with you, okay? So in the message field, we have the emotional, we have the messages from, do apologize about that. Let's go ahead and put that on. All right. So we do have the Queen of Cups. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman. It could be you taking on those energies. It could be a female or male. Basically, it looks like in your main message for July is to stay calm, be emotionally balanced, nurturing. You are in the upright position. If it was this way, then it would be someone that is not stable, not emotionally balanced, but you are going to be emotionally balanced, or someone in the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies will be bringing you emotional balance and stability, okay? And some calm waters there, okay? So let's clarify that. What is the Queen of Cups message? Okay, so it does show here that in July or presently, it shows here that you're working on becoming emotionally balanced. You have in the presently or in the past been clinging to everything that you hold dear, because maybe things have been a little bit unstable or not emotionally calm, or maybe it's a love relationship, maybe it's work, but maybe things were up in the air and you felt that you had to hold on to something tightly, because unless you lose it or, you know, come unbalanced, you're clinging to being emotionally balanced. It looks like here you do also have a true partnership, a life mate. It could be a partnership at work. It could be also a Two of Cups love partnership, soulmate, twin flame coming in that you want to be emotionally prepared for. Maybe in the past you had a, you know, breakup or something that made you a little bit not ready for love, but it looks like with these cards here, you will be emotionally balanced to be able to accept whatever it is coming in, and that you have held on to your emotional stability and your nurturing and your loving to be prepared for this, okay? So what was crossing or enhancing is that it looks like with this card here, this is the card of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you had a falling out with. It could be a message of choose your battles wisely. You are successful, you are in the right, but will it be worth the losing of people that are very dear and to you? So this is the card of a win with no win. You know, winning but losing something at the same time. So maybe that is what is made you work on your emotional balance of loving and being ready to accept something new that came in, as maybe you were fighting in your past with something that was a no-win situation, okay? So we're going to clarify that Five of Swords. What does the Five of Swords mean? That is a possible message for how you can keep your emotional stability, emotional calmness, be ready for something coming in, let go of those bitter conflicts. It looks like, yes, it looks like, to clarify the Five of Swords in the recent past, what has made you work on your main message here of becoming emotionally calm and balanced, feeling the love and nurturing yourself, clinging to everything that you hold dear so that you can remain your emotional equivalency there, so that you'll be able to have this true partnership with someone that comes in the future. Yes, we have the Death card. It could be somebody that either a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you had a falling out with. It could be a Scorpio that you had a falling out with. But this conflict of a no-win situation, this could mean that the chapter was closed. You had to move on. It was something that, in order to begin something new, to gain your confidence and your emotional calmness, that you had to let go of something. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, something like that. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whichever one it is, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So basically, that is the message that you're enhancing your obstacle. Learn from the message. Let go of everything that no longer brings you a feeling of confidence, a feeling of victory. Okay. So in your recent past, it looks like here what was the root of the message is you're trying to become abundant. You're trying to have stability, be prosperous. You want the full package, or you had the full package. Maybe you felt like you had this, but for a 10, that means that you have reached that pinnacle. Whatever comes after 10 is usually a new beginning. So maybe at one time you had some stability, you had some prosperity, maybe you felt like you had everything that you could possibly want. But unfortunately, with the message of the Five of Swords and the Death card, it looks like maybe something transpired that made you move on. It could be something at work. Again, this is the Pentacles card, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card. So it could be something that you had a death or moving on from something at work where you had to get some emotional balance, become calm, and go into yourself and believe in yourself, because it looks like the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so let's clarify what the Ten of Pentacles means in the recent past for our Taurus in July. Okay, so we have Justice. Okay, so that makes kind of a bit of sense here. So in the recent past, or what the passing message is that you were looking for your abundance, prosperity, stability. The 10 is something that's a long-term goal. It looks like justice was in your favor. This could be a Libra that this involves, or it could be a court case or something that inheritance that you had, but everything worked out in your favor. Okay. So this is your passing message. Now, maybe this conflict over here that we have in the message with the no-win situation and the death, maybe this was a divorce, and in your favor it worked out for the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so in your near future, or in your what's crowning you, we have the Virgo card. Okay, so this could be a Virgo person coming into your near future, or it could be that you need to isolate yourself, seek a deeper inner wisdom, learn and think about and reflect on the past things that have taken place that brings you to your emotional, loving, creative, balanced person, so that you're ready to accept a new relationship with the Two of Cups. It could be a Two of Cups that's coming in, and you do have to be emotionally stable to get it. So if you were like this, you wouldn't be able to accept a new relationship. You wouldn't be ready. So this could be in the near future. You are going to reflect on your lessons in life, what you have learned from past wins and mistakes and losses. But somehow we're going to clarify and find out if this is a Virgo person, or if it's a deeper inner reflection that you need to isolate yourself and get. Okay. So for the Taurus in July, who is this Virgo card, or why the Hermit card in the near future? What message do we need to know about the Virgo or Hermit for wisdom in July? Oops, sorry. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like in the near future, while you're waiting for this Two of Cups, soulmate connection, true partnership, or it could be a partnership at work, okay? You are seeking your inner wisdom. You are taking the time to reflect, taking your time to be ready, wisdom-wise, and then also getting your heart together. You're going to dedicate yourself to work. It looks like here at work, Eight of Pentacles. This is someone that has decided to put their energies into mastering their craft, working hard to, you know, basically keep your mind stable, and while you're learning your life's lessons and moving on and isolating yourself. So you're going to put yourself to work, it looks like here, okay? So in July, the distant past message that you are taking with you into learning for your future is that you were, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person, female, male, was in your life in the past, or you were this person in the past, where, because this is your card, you felt abundant, stable, you worked, you brought home the money, you were able to maintain your family, you were abundant, prosperous, and stable, okay? Looks like a Knight of Wands, maybe a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, male or female, came in and offered you some action, passion, energy, okay? So we're going to clarify this and find out what this past message means, okay, that we need to remember going into the future, okay? What is the distant past message with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands? What message did or lesson did we learn that we need to carry for us to help us make better decisions or to remember in the future? Okay, future decisions for our Taurus in July. Looks like it's, all right, so, ooh, there we go. All right, so I have the Hangman. If he was in the upright right there, that means that he would be stuck, looking to gain another perspective so that he can make a decision. He has put himself there. He's not trapped there. He actually is there for by his own volition, until he gets a deeper enlightenment or a perspective on to knowing what what he should do at this position. Okay, when this knight comes in offering a love, action, passion, adventure message, what should I do? Should I take it up? Should I go for it? I mean, I'm already stable, I'm already abundant and prosperous, but maybe I'm missing a little bit of passion in my life. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but now you've got it in reversed. So in the distant past message that you need to carry for the future, remember that you can always take the time to gain another perspective, you know, unstick yourself. Once you become enlightened, you can make a decision, but don't be rash. Take the time, but you are no longer stuck, so you move on. Let's see what decision that you made with this. Did you take the passionate adventure that was offered, or, you know, what? Let's see what happens in the future, okay? All right, here we go. But that's the learning lesson that you needed to take with you. That's the past message that's coming up. Remember that you were grounded at one time. You had everything that you wanted. Then a offer of action, passion, energy came in. You jumped on it. You didn't wait. You didn't reflect. You didn't wait to get some alignment, and you just made that decision, okay, and just went with it because you felt like you knew what the answer was. You didn't feel any inner resolve about taking that option, okay? So in your future energies, you have a bit of anxiety of your own making. This could be the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, or it could be the energies that you're assuming of that person. Basically, you're stuck in your head. You're basically having anxieties that you need to not have in your head. Maybe it was a decision that you took in the distant past where you just jumped on it and took that action and offered, you know, passion from that either Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or the Pisces, because the Hangman is the Pisces card. But something is causing you in the future a little bit of an anxiety. Hey, you know, did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? You know, rethinking everything and being all in your head, okay? Let's clarify the 8 of Swords energy in your future for Taurus in July. Let's see what that message is in July. All right, so let's do it one more time. All right, so it looks like here that you did take the opportunity to jump on that distant past message. That's why you have anxieties about, oh my God, I've done it. I took on the energies of the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries Queen. This is a woman who is always passionate about doing things, adventure. She always wants to take on some action. So basically now you are feeling, I think, in your head, oh my God, I was acting more adventurous and purposeful about receiving some action, or, you know, it could be, could be a woman friend that maybe assisted you in this jump, because we do have the Leo Sagittarius message here. Or it could be that, again, you took on the energies of wanting some adventure and passion in your life, so you took a jump out of that stable, prosperous, abundance environment and jumped into some action, passion, energy. Okay, again, this is the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, female and male energies that you took on, and now you're like, oh my God, I made that jump, and maybe it wasn't the right thing to do. Okay, so in your present energies, we have, again, quick communication, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming in to give you a message, a quick message of communication, or it could be you using these energies to give someone else a message. But somehow communication is very present in your energies, Taurus, right now in July. Okay, so let's clarify that message. Okay, so why do we, oops, sorry, looks like it fell out, so we're going to go with it. Okay, so basically, the communication that you have in your present energies, Taurus, for July, it looks like there is either a Gemini person. This is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card bringing in communication to you. Maybe that's important to you, a person that you know in your life right now. Or it could be communication coming in about a soulmate connection, or somebody that is that you're prospectively looking at as a possible soulmate connection. Okay, again, this is the Gemini card, this is the Gemini Aquarius. Maybe it could be that, or it could be the energies of someone, or just what the meaning of the card is that quick communication is going to come in, or that you're going to put out in regards to a soulmate connection, a love connection, or a Gemini. Okay, so then in your outside influences, what's coming at you is a message of slow prosperity, stability, abundance. It could be from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, male or female. But let's clarify and see what that message brings, okay? For my Taurus in July, what is the Page of Pentacles message that he brings? Stability, abundance, slow message here. Starting over, maybe? Let's take a look here. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, okay? So basically, this message could mean that coming to you presently with your energies here, could be a offer from either a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, male or female, or it could be the message of slow prosperity, stability, and abundance with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female. Usually the King of Cups is about this person is emotionally stable, he matches your Queen, he's ready for love, offering love, receiving love. And he is in a good place, and like I said, he matches your Queen. So maybe this is the true love partnership with the Two of Cups that we had here, and then also the quick communication with the lovers and the, you know, it just kind of goes hand in hand here. Okay, so maybe we got some good news for Taurus in the month of July here. Okay, so then it looks like your hopes and fears are that maybe with the past decisions you made and jumping on that, not taking the time to reflect, but just jump all in it, because there was no need to put yourself in timeout. Okay, so your hopes and fears is that now that you got the world in your hands, you feel that, you know, yeah, maybe you have a little bit of anxiety about taking this passionate leap, you know, of being outside, because Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos, we're really practical, we're grounded. So maybe you use the energies of this because you wanted more passion, action, and adventure in your life. You wanted this true partnership, the Two of Cups that you're ready for now. Maybe with that happening, now you have a new portal here, a new adventure waiting for you, and now you're successful. You've got the world in your hands, but you're taking the time to reflect and make sure that you are going in the direction that you want to be going in, what's going to be better for you and benefit you in love or career, whichever it may be. Okay, so let's clarify that Two of Wands for the Taurus in July. What is the Two of Wands message in the hopes and fears? You're hoping that you can have a good idea, take the time to reflect on which way to go when this love adventure comes in. Now that this love adventure, or it could be just a good career that was being offered to you, a new career step up that you were hesitant and all in your head about taking that new leap of action and passion into a career maybe. But let's take a look and see what that Two of Wands in the hopes and fears for July. Oops, there we go. All right, so we have the Judgment, okay? So it looks like here that whatever decision you make, your fear and your hopes are that the Judgment will be in your favor. This is a calling, something that you're being called to do. It's fate, it's divine timing. It did pop out kind of in the reverse here. So your fears are that when you take this new path here, that it's going to be something that is in your right calling. You're fearing, maybe that's why we have the anxiety card with the Queen of, you're hoping that that adventure, that path that you're going to take, you're fearing that, you know, let's hope that it's in your favor and that it's something that is divine timing. Since it's in reverse, I think that's where the anxiety card comes in, okay? Taking the right path, fearing not taking the right path and not being your calling or in your favor, okay? So that's the fear. So your outcome is that you will be moving on to a either a change of mindset or a change of location after some grief. Maybe it's like you said, you've been through a lot, you're making a lot of major decisions. Maybe in order to have this love or this new adventure in your life, maybe it entails you going off into a new direction. And usually this is the card of someone that was in pain before. Maybe you were stable and abundant, but maybe you were missing some passion in your life. You know, the swords are communication. Maybe it was with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I feel like this is all in hand with the choosing to go on a different path, a message of new, slow abundance and prosperity. So again, you're going to be going in a new direction, either mindset or physically changing and traveling, okay? So let's clarify that card for Taurus in July. What does the Six of Swords mean for, oops, here we go. We got the Eight of Rods. Okay, so we have communication that's going to come in. It could be about this quick communication about a Gemini or a soulmate connection. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the message says that it's going to come in slowly. You're going to have to change, you know, you're going to have to reflect on what path because you don't want to make the wrong call, and your fear is it not being in your favor, this move, this change, this acceptance, okay? So here again, communication comes in. It can come in by email, phone, or you know, mail. But basically it comes in quick. So I'm thinking it's going to be email or communication by phone. But the communication, it could be from a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe that is the soulmate connection. Maybe that's the love offer. Or maybe going into this different direction for career. But definitely you're going to change your mindset or location when this communication comes in. Okay? So that's the messages that I have for Taurus in July. And let's get some advice from the Doreen Virtue Angel. Okay, let's see what kind of messages we have for July for Taurus. What advice or messages do we have for Taurus in July? It's a long message, but it's a good message. It's a, you know, message of chance and change and making decisions and trying to be confident about the decisions. Okay, compromise. So the message that I have for Taurus in July is compromise, okay? So you have a person that was stable when a message of action, passion come in. You can compromise. You can have both, okay? You don't have to be in anxiety over the decision. Just compromise. Use the Virgo insight of wisdom and everything when you're making decision. Put your hard work into it, and you know, everything will, as long as you compromise, you can have the best of both worlds, okay? So again, that is your message for July. I'm going to get you a spiritual message for July for Taurus. It is the Moon card. It's going to give you some little bit of spiritual advice to go along with what we have here for July for my Taurus. Let's see what message you have for the Moon card, okay? All right, so the message that you have, Taurus, for July is relax. Okay, so relax and compromise. So basically, you know, you can have the best of both worlds. There's no need to be in anxiety about it. Just take the time to isolate yourself and reflect on the choices that you're making, and you know, then you won't have to be worried about, but it is something that's going to be in your favor. It's going to be something that, you know, offers you emotional fulfillment. So do remain calm and accept what blessings are coming your way, and relax and compromise. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Taurus. That's your message for July and your reading for July. If you want a personal reading, please look down below or in the about, and my personal email is there, and you can email me and we can do a personal reading to get some more reflection on you personally. Okay. Well, thank you again. Have a happy July, and see you again. Bye.